Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
What's up? Hey, everybody out there doing tonight. It's Hump Day. It's Wednesday night. Welcome to the Number Basketball Show. This your boy, Coach Lee. Man, we're back at it like we're mad at it. It's time to run one with you guys. With that being said, we're going to bring in Coach Hill. And what's up, partner?
What's up, y'all, man? Long time no see.
I know, right?
Shit, you know.
Man, you fixed that real quick, man. You just had hair all over your head.
Yeah, man, I had to pull it back real quick, man. You know, long day at work, can't be all messed up on the podcast, fam. So I had to pull it back real quick.
Already. We appreciate you joining back on here with us tonight. Let's do our thing. And all the way from the Northeast, Cowboy man, Cowboy fan, my brother from the Northeast. What's up, too?
Yo, what's good? What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Can't call it. Can't get where you at, man. On top of the world.
Nah, man, I ain't there yet, man. But we gonna get together though.
Yeah. Soon.
Yes, sir.
You already.
But hey, man, let me see who we got here already today. All right.
Quick. Okay. Another week, man. Ravens fan another week. He cannot hide. He can stay over here. What about the Ravens?
Right.
I ain't taking off no Lakers hat, man. Come on, man. I'm a Laker fan for life, man. I ain't gonna change. I'll be on your side next week. I'll be on the West Coast next week, so I'll holler at you.
Oh, shit.
What's up?
You know.
But hey, man. So Ben he's been getting all the headlines lately. Look like he's gonna be going into court. But you know how it is. What's up, Patrick? We see you out there, bro. What's up?
Yes, sir.
Ain't no lakes in Cali. It's all alleys.
All alleys. Well, I will not be near none of those alleys.
Stay away from the alleys too.
Right.
Stay away. You gotta stay away from those.
So, Ben is like he gonna be in the court, but tonight headline, it's getting kind of tested, fellas. The Kyrie Chronicles. Man. So Kyrie is taking a hard stance to not want any part of this COVID-19 vaccine. Originally, it was like he's gonna slide by. Then it kind of made it seem like he gonna play the road games. But then the day came out, he ain't playing no games, and they pulled his extension off the table. That's a lot of cheddar. I was 4 years, 186 million, I think.
Potentially. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, potentially. Yep.
A lot of cheddar, man. A lot of cheddar. But hey,
I'm
a broke brother. Broke brother like myself. Hey man, that's a lot of money. But considering he already made some money, and he's already shown he's a man of his convictions, I ain't surprised.
Yeah. He's just trying to, do what he believes in, at the end of the day. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but like I read a little bit of, he's doing it for a bigger stand, to represent something bigger in his eyes. So when we talked about this a few weeks back, whether you choose to get the vaccine or not, man, we're all grown individuals. So it's really up to us if we want to get it or not. So he's really sending a a message to those people that want to hear his message and receive his message. To, hey, I'm gonna stand on what I say, and instead of me playing those away games, hey, how about we do it like this? I won't play anything, and I'm gonna really stand by it. So,
Man, man, the basketball community angry, they living angry at him, and the annoying part for me about this is that they're making him the bad guy. And a lot of stuff today. Team. When Kyrie signed to the Nets, was there COVID around at that time? No, none of that was going on. These last 2 years have changed the world so much. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, people think that training wheels just get taken off quick as shit. If you want to say Kyrie's on training wheels, say that. But I'm never going to disrespect the man for his choices or decisions in life. Yeah. He's making this decision to not play. Rather, he is anti-vaccine or not anti-vaccine. Rather, it's a ploy or it's not a ploy. This is what he's doing. People got to understand this world. Everybody does not have the same mindset. Everybody's not the same frame. This is why this world was built the way it was. This is why we call this the land of the free. You know what I'm saying? The United States of America, where everybody wants to go. So at the same time, it's like, what are we really teaching the people growing up? What are we teaching them? Reverse of what we learned? It's different because of a vaccine and COVID all the way around. Now I know likely and daily basis is a change now, but come the hell on. You can't crucify the guy for standing up and believing what he wants to believe in.
Like Quick said, they're making him a villain to push their agenda. And the USC ain't free no more. That's facts, bro.
No.
Stephen A. Smith, a guy that I looked up to.
Why?
I looked up to Stephen A. Smith. When I decided that, hey, I want to talk sports like a maniac, one of the guys I looked up to was him. Everybody. And everybody want to do that. Everybody looked up to this guy. He was the hood man, the guy for the hood. And I'm not going to be the one that says money changes you and all that, but his views on stuff nowadays is the worst. To the point where
he came from
got taken off air because, Max, and T.O.'s words was being more, but I won't get to that. What he did today was he called Kyrie dumb and people dumb that's not doing what they're supposed to do, to keep their jobs and all that. Shut the hell up, Stephen A. You're idiotic for what you said, man, because out of anybody in this world, you should know, bro. You should know. Talking about faking the funk, you faking the funk. You talk about, for the people. We clearly know why you do things from the HBCU shows and all that, but we ain't really going to get to that, Stephen A. Check yourself before you try to check somebody else.
Right.
And it's hard for me to say that right now. Absolutely trash when he came on the air and said. And Jay Will, the fact that he had to come check you is beyond crazy. Welcome back to the Cookout, Jay Will.
Patrick said, I'm a federal employee and I'm taking it for far less.
All right. And that's the thing, too.
Hey, man.
People, right.
Stephen Combs Smith.
Pretty much. There.
Me personally, I listen to everything. I listen to the positive. I listen to the negatives. I listen for the most positive people in the sports podcasting world of sports to the most negative people. And all is homework for me. You know what I'm saying? So I will remain to keep watching him, but my stand on him and how I feel about him, it's a little different. It's been a little different for a while, like everybody else.
Yeah, I feel like he's a sellout.
So let me ask y'all this. I ain't gonna try to, I ain't trying to get all political and stuff like that. But so help me understand this whole concept. I ain't trying to get too far off, but it's gonna all come back to Kyrie and his stance, which I support and I respect. So the purpose of it is to help you. The purpose is supposed to help those who catch it with symptoms so that it lessens the symptoms and the possibility of having been hospitalized, correct?
Yes, and the possibility, all that down the line. Yep, possibility, hospitalized, death, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So, but you still can catch it. You still can transmit it. So at the end of the day, it just comes down to it's supposed to protect the individual that takes it, nobody else.
Yeah.
With that being said, there are some people that we found out that are asymptomatic towards it. They don't have any symptoms towards it, if at all. Why are those people still having to take it if they're not going to have the symptoms of it? What's the whole purpose of it?
Because basically, what I'm gonna say is, and we all can deal with it in real life, man. Once you got anything in you of that magnitude, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you get older and you start experiencing things, you know what I'm saying, you might, have to take different medications and things of that nature. I say it's something like that, and people got to continue to take it, you know what I'm saying. But this is what I say: for the people that aren't vaccinated, hey, if you got to do it 1,000,000 times a week, then go get tested.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
I think that should be the choice. If somebody don't want to take it, but they got to take those daily tests, that should be
exactly. It's a statistic, and this is all a money grab. Everybody knows that. It's a money grab. It's a money grab. You know what I'm saying? We know who's gonna who's gonna be the top people to get their vaccines, and we know the people that are not gonna get their vaccines and have different opinions on it. We know this.
Yeah.
High, medium, low. That's the way the world is. You fit in one of those propagandas. You fit in one of those boxes. As humans, you want to be in the ultimate box, but where you at right now, that's where you are. I am sick and tired of people trying to minimize people over this shit. Do not do it. Part of my language, but it's terrible. It is terrible. Kyrie, do you? If you do get the vaccine, if you do get back on the Nets, that's cool for a basketball standpoint. But focus on you, man. Just like we focusing on us.
So
yeah, it's all about just like we have right here, the comment below. It's all about control and making money. That's my opinion on it. Control and making money, man. Like you said, Kyrie, do what you do. If you choose to get it, get it. If not, hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, I know tons of people, like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. They've taken the vaccine, they still caught it. Still ended up in the hospital.
Man, what team we talking about? Hey, we've been fighting all our lives. We ain't been on a team ever since we've been born. It's always been divided. I ain't listening to that bull crap. And now, hold on. Now it's a team. Hold on. Now it's a team. For everything, our brothers, sisters, grandfathers, grandmothers, ancestors, everybody been through for all these years. It's a team game now.
Hey, Kyrie, do you, man? If you that convicted, you that strong. Hey, just the whole simple thing with the all the flight cancellations. They ain't striking, but everybody calling in sick for Southwest Airlines. I think the first day is like 1,500 flights got canceled. I think the second day is about another 1,100 flights because they don't want to take it.
Yeah.
You got some people in the healthcare industry who are losing their jobs. The nurses who were out there unvaccinated when it first hit, all of a sudden it's an issue that they're not vaccinated.
And let this sink in for a second. I don't know how many thousands of people took it, but the first few, I mean, obviously a lot of things are not FDA approved, but I mean, it wasn't even approved.
Yeah. Wasn't approved. People just running out, taking it. What, like you said, wasn't approved. And I believe didn't Johnson & Johnson make a brand of the. Y'all make baby oil and stuff, ain't?
That's the same company. The same company where they had to pull the baby powder because they was causing women to have cervical cancer.
Right. And you know what the crazy thing is? The name. At least if it was Johnson & Johnson, obviously it's Johnson & Johnson, she just twist the name up. Like, and this is how crazy the world is for us, in the middle class. Oh, Johnson & Johnson? I used to have that when I was a kid. Oh, listen here, man. It's crazy.
So, Kyrie, salute to you, brother. It is what it is at this point. Like you said, hopefully he's the first to start a movement. at some point in time, it's just got to be enough is enough. Band-aids. Y'all clowning tonight.
Yeah. Oh shit, they wild.
They're wilding. But and if I'm not mistaken, the mandate is from the state of Jersey, right? Because the NBA, they're not making it. They putting pressure on them to be a team player.
State of New York. The state of New York has mandated it. So the state of New York mandates. The state of New York, you anywhere you go, I believe everywhere you go.
Oh yeah, they got them passports.
You have to have your you have to have your vaccination.
Them travel papers.
Right. The states that still do the vaccination and or a COVID test, but New York, California, those they stranded those things in where you ain't going to catch a Lakers game or a Rams game unless you got that vaccination card.
That bitch on TV, ain't it?
Go to Habibi and get a fake one. Go to Habibi and get a fake one. Hey, when I come back from Cali, we're gonna have a whole bunch.
I'll have you get one made.
Oh man.
2 quick things, fellas. One, to just let you know, I can't even take it serious because the way that they're trying to push this agenda, it's insulting. Y'all should have heard it. I heard it yesterday, I believe. There was a commercial. It's catered towards us. I'm gonna call it like I see it. It's catered towards us. And they got the Rob Bass song in the background. It takes 2, and they're pushing the flu shot with the COVID shot at the same time.
Pushing every day.
That hip hop music. That's insulting to me.
It is. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. And they're gonna continue to keep pushing it with everything they could. You're gonna go on your little side streets and see a flag up with a bunch of them saying, "Hey, come here. We got $20 for you." You know what I'm saying? Take this vaccine shot.
People gonna run and do it.
Then I'm gonna spend that $20 and then that's all.
I'm with you on that, Quick. I ain't never had the flu shot either, man.
Oh man.
Ain't never had the flu.
Shit, man. Listen.
And Uncle Leroy, Texas government made an executive order prohibiting private entities to mandate vaccinations.
See, Texas, that's why people like to go to Texas. Live wild and free. Still definition to
where you can shoot them up or you can shoot out the vaccine. Your choice. But yeah, man. Kyrie, this is a story we need to follow to see, the next thing we might hear is he said, "I'm done."
Since rumor that is already started in terms of the wanting to trade and wanting out. That's what I'm hearing.
Hey,
might happen.
Go to one of them states that ain't got no mandates like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Dallas? You going to Dallas, Coach Lee?
I honestly think if I'm honestly right now, I want to see how Dame's feeling today.
Yeah.
I want to see how Dame's feeling today. But then at the end of the day, you got to think of it. Teams might not even touch Kyrie.
We're gonna address this right here, then we're gonna move to the next topic. But Quick says, remember as kids, we can't give you anything for a virus. Your body just has to fight it off. Now we got a virus and there's a vaccine. None of it makes sense. You're right, bro.
Yeah.
It's that chip.
They always say follow the science. So science, I know science can evolve. It can change, but common sense is common sense regardless.
That chip.
And none of it adds up.
It's that chip, dog. They got that. They want that chip in you, dog. They want to track you.
I ain't worried about it. That part I ain't worried about. We got this chip every day with this right here. But what I'm worried about is when you ask people if you're going to force people to get this vaccine at work, what if they have an adverse reaction to it? I'm pretty sure it's a clause in people's health insurance where their family not going to be compensated if you pass away. I'm pretty sure your employer say, "Well, we just recommended it. We didn't force them on them." It's too many loopholes. You can't sue the company. You can't sue your job.
Oh well, you chose it. Hold on, you made the choice. That's crazy. You made the choice. The choice is yours.
Man, I guess, man. I guess. But hey, fellas, we want to take our first break. We'll be back in about 15 to 20. Kyrie, keep up the fight, brother. Keep doing what you're doing.
Let's go, bus driver.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's cornerback Delvin Breaux here from your favorite team, New Orleans Saints. I just want to go ahead on and give a shout out to STWF Media for allowing me to come on and talk about my testimony, my story, and also talk fantasy football. I just want to say thank you, man, for the honor. I appreciate you, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight at 7:30 Central Time. Bro Show out.
Boom, just like that, fellas. So next up tonight, this one kind of piqued my interest. I'm curious how it's going to work out. NBA expansion. So Adam Silver came out, and just like the NHL and the NFL has done, he mentioned Vegas, Sin City themselves, as a possible location if the NBA expands. Y'all buying that?
Yeah, I am. They should have been done that. You know, especially with the Raiders being there, man. You knew it was coming next, man. The NBA expansion team in Las Vegas. I feel like they should have been done that.
Who got there first? Was it the Raiders or no? The NHL team got there first, didn't it? The Knights, I think.
Yep, the Vegas Knights.
And then they won the Stanley Cup already?
Hold on. Might have been the Aces.
Okay. Yeah, it was.
Might have been the Aces.
Maybe.
Either or, though, man. I mean, sports in Vegas. It's always boggling to me. But if you're going to have all those teams out there, you got to have the cream of the crop. Got to have a men's team out there. But I would love for them to be back in Seattle.
Man. Ain't nothing like the Sonics, man.
I would love for that. I would love for them to go back to Seattle if they're going to make any type of expansion.
It makes sense. Because when I first saw it, I was wondering, if you're going to expand, I know you're just going to come in with one team, but who needs a city? But you just jogged my memory. Because Sacramento almost moved there, right? If I'm mistaken.
Right. You know what I'm saying? What they're going to do is they're probably going to end up moving one of these teams. I mean, they got enough revenue and enough money right now. If they even want to make a new team, they can do that. They absolutely can. There's a lot of players coming around, circling around. I mean, hey, room for one more franchise? Why not?
It'd be one in the Eastern and one, but how that's going to work though? Oh, it's going to probably be a realignment.
That's something that's been talked about for years and years. That's never been due back. But I mean, in terms of playoff format and realignment, that'll be interesting to see how an alignment would go. Definitely.
Northern Cal losing all their teams except for the Warriors and the A's.
Yep. I'm surprised the A's are still there.
But Seattle needs a team, man. Seattle needs a team.
They do. There's some loyal fans up there. And I didn't realize till maybe like 2 years ago, listeners know how much I pay attention to them as a team. But OKC was still playing in their old division.
Yep. OKC potentially could be an Eastern Conference team.
49ers is trash.
49ers is trash, man. They never gonna move the 49ers out of there. Never. Nah.
So we shall see what happens with this. I think it'd be a great idea. Basketball back in Seattle, Vegas potentially expanding. You know, it's a win-win for everybody. And, you know, the whole Vegas thing, they try to say, you know, the influence from gaming and gambling and stuff like that. You can do that now. With social media, apps, anybody can be reached out and contacted.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Vegas has always been like that. That's not going to change. All because they bring an NBA team there. They still going to be. If they don't bring an NBA team there, what they going to do? They still going to be gambling, getting money. So it don't matter.
Yep.
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 Hey, hopefully they give me some money, man. I need some of that.
Yes, sir.
Over there every day. There might be a milk
So
card.
for the next one, we're gonna roll right into the next subject, so we can get on to the Waco terror updates. And I thought this one was kind of interesting, very interesting. It can be seen as nepotism, but I'm still all for it. So Zaire Wade, D Wade's oldest child, he is going to the G League. And he's going to the G League team. He actually signed a contract, and he's joining the Jazz affiliate G League team. Thought that was pretty cool because his dad was a part owner of the Jazz now.
Though it sets the wrong example in my eyes, like the Kyrie thing, I can't bash him for it. You know, and I know Dwayne Wade is had his son working hard to get at whatever dream his son wants to pursue. There's a whole bunch of people that definitely could have had that spot. You know, the spot that we got today. You know, with that affiliate team.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's an affiliate team.
He was a 3-star recruit.
Right, it's an affiliate team. You know, the way the NBA is going, you know, college for some people may not be the route to go. You know? So in this intake, why not? You know what I'm saying? For where you want to go, test the waters. It may be too early with guys that are trying to get to the professional level just like you. The G League's so different nowadays because it's not just, you know, you go to college, you play there now. Now, with the NIL, kids are just going to go straight to the G League. So it's kind of going to be for some parts, Zaire's kind of class he's playing with. You know what I'm saying? So he'll have a chance to opportunity, of course, put in that work there, and it goes from there. I know Dwayne Wade, you know, put some of the cereal on the spoon for him, but ultimately Zaire's going to have to, you know what I'm saying, drink the milk. A lot of people don't drink the milk after cereal, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's wrong in this generation, but you don't drink the milk. I don't know. But hopefully Zaire drink the milk. But other than that, salute to the man. You know, I for a long time he's been working hard. This guy has been trying to work hard. He hasn't had the greatest of basketball career, but hey, man, he gets to start it now, I guess. You know, it's kind of a mini dream.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy for the young man, you know, for doing and going and getting opportunity. You know, like Tu was saying, his dad had some you know, had a little help with getting him signed, and that's what's up. So, and to be honest with you, I'm happy for him, but I really wasn't big on him. Like, you know, he's had a rough career sort of in basketball. So, but I would like to see him do good. I'm not gonna hate on nobody. Is he ready? I don't know. Only time will tell. Dwayne Wade's definitely gonna help him get where he needs to be, man. But we'll see when he hits the court.
Absolutely. This opens gates. This opens the gates for potentially a lot of other stuff like this going on. You got a lot of former NBA players, kids entering the league. You know, this can start what Quick just said. As a culture, we're the only ones not capitalizing on this polio. Yep. And hey, this may be the real start of the stop. You know what I'm saying? You got the Ball brothers, but I mean, none of their fathers started in the league. You know, their father didn't start in the NBA. You know, he wasn't a star in the NBA. But with Melo and Lonzo, they're trying to get Jello in. So you're starting to see stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know? So it's not like, you know, it's not nothing new. But in all, talent and all that's the questions where we want answers. And I know we all can agree on that.
That's true. I lied to y'all too, man.
Oh, I know.
You know what I lied about, don't you?
Got one more.
I couldn't let this one make it, man.
Nah,
I couldn't let this one make it.
You got to go with it, man. Because honestly, in my mind, I like this. I like the next topic, and we don't got to go too long on it. You know what I'm saying? But we got. I mean, the NBA season is coming up, so I mean, it's kind of something to think about for anybody watching.
Sir.
So we'll just cover, obviously, how we do it. it's the NBA has come out with the top 100 of the current players. Yeah, it's true.
Definitely. You ain't that
Yeah,
talented.
it's true.
Shout out to you, Mike. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
So
So, as far as the top 10, starting off at number 10 from Laker Nation, they got AD. How y'all feeling about that one?
And all this list right here, honestly, I picked two people out the top 10 list that I'm gonna have my eyes on this year. And that is
To see if they belong?
Yeah, AD and Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard's injured right now, so I mean we can't really stack them much off him. But me personally, if I made my top 10 list, he's not on it. I'm just gonna go on who's coming into this season. So I'm not saying AD's not on the list, but AD has to prove that he is solidified on this list. He's had a rough last couple years, getting banged up. You know, had an off season to hopefully rejuvenate himself. He's looked solid in the time that he's been on the court this season, but we need to see if the health goes through June. That's important. And just for Kyrie, I mean, just for Kawhi, just being able to get back from injury and be able to get that feel back, you know what I'm saying, for the game. You know, obviously he's gonna be, coming back from the injury. It's gonna take time to adjust and all that. You're on the Clippers team who actually, was able to get to the conference finals last year, and they got a whole bunch of confidence, even without him this year. So him just being added, if the Clippers can set that tone for him for when he comes back, he should have no problem getting back in the top 10 spot. Me personally, I just didn't put him on the top 10 list because of availability. He's not playing right now. So that's kind of how I digged into the top 10. And I think I did a lot, I mean, in terms of the list in general. I just listed players from each bracket that I feel like, so I just go down my list real quick and I'm done pretty much. Ayton from Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's a whole bunch. I got Nurkic, Jonathan Isaac, Karis LeVert, Andrew Wiggins, Colin Sexton, Kristaps Porzingis, Spencer Dinwiddie, Lonzo Ball, Jared Jackson, Kemba Walker, DeAndre Ayton, Mike Conley, Randall, Gordon Hayward, Russell Westbrook, Jamal Murray, Klay Thompson, Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, and Kyrie Irving. Those are the players that I'm looking at this year on this list due to reasons of, maybe not playing, coming back from an injury, and things like that. Potential, probably not a good fit for your team and things like that. So,
true. In regards to AD, and Coach, you can speak to this. The one thing that sticks out to me is you got Westbrook there now. Westbrook attacks the paint.
He does.
AD's not really known to be an outside shooter. So what is his offensive role going to be?
Instead of outside shooting, more mid-range, short corner action. More of a, hey, if Westbrook is going to attack the basket, he sort of just plays, like I just said, in that short corner, boom. And if they go to collapse on Westbrook, he can dish it off to him. So he'll be around the basket a little more, but more of a mid-range, short corner type player. And speaking of AD, I think he has to be, in my eyes, my opinion, a little more consistent down the stretch. So as far as the top 10, I'm not going to put him in my top 10. But, hey, to his.
Okay, I can respect that. Kawhi, I'm there with two. Availability is a big thing. He's gonna miss most of the season probably, and we don't know how he's gonna come back. He ain't a spring chicken no more.
Right.
He always had Luckily for him, his game is about being efficient. It's not really explosive or anything like that. But at some point in time, those injuries starting to add up on him. So he does, but like I tell too, same reason Westbrook is good is the same reason He is. He isn't. He's reckless. If he wasn't reckless, he would beat a man. That's true. He do be reckless. Ill advised shots,
It's just
but he grimy with it.
it's just gonna take a. I mean, we're obviously not gonna be able to change that all the way, but we'll wait until the season goes down a bit. I mean, people are gonna talk about in the media, oh, the turnovers and all that's been going on. For me, it's always what I say. Even if we don't make it to June, let's talk about it in June.
True that. The rest of your top 10, you had Embiid at 8, you had Harden at 7, the Joker at 6, Luka at 5, Steph at 4, Greek Freak at 3, L Boogie at 2, and KD at 1. Any surprises there?
They still giving the king. They still keeping the king in that top 3. I honestly agree with it, but as the season goes, could slide down that list. You got Steph Curry, of course, Greek Freak. All around, I like Kevin Durant at number 1. That's a good choice, over the Greek Freak. I like the list overall. I like the list overall. I wasn't mad with the list. I just felt like Kyrie and AD on that list, potentially could be off that list.
Yeah.
11 and 12 spot definitely could have been in there easy.
And that's Dame and Tatum.
Right. Dame. Definitely Dame. Tatum? No. And Tatum, I would put Tatum into that. Tatum's into that 12 to 15 crack.
Yeah.
Where he hasn't cracked the top 10 yet, but he's getting there. And it's him and a few other dudes right in there, and the bubble's there. And whoever cracks it is going to crack it because you said it was Jason. And then you seen the flat, and then you seen Trae Young ascend. Along with Luka, which is in the top 10. So it's a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Embiid over Tatum is people's Embiid, but the thing with Embiid is he's gonna get that nod over stardom. And unfortunately, for with the injuries he deals with, he fights through them.
Yeah.
So that's why he's still
That's
on
true.
the top 10 list. AD does not. So if I had to choose between Embiid
He shut it
and
down.
AD be on the list, I would choose Embiid. Long term, I would choose AD because at some point, Embiid's just not going to be able to play no more. You can see it. You definitely see it. And it's good that Ben Simmons is coming back with Philly because I don't think he'd be able to take season-wise, he's good for about 62 to 65 games anyway. He's going to miss about 17 to 20, So it helps now that Ben's going to come back hopefully and they're good.
I feel like James Harden is too high on that list.
Especially with the new rule changes too. All that flopping and stuff.
Yeah, he need to drop.
Yeah, Bradley Bill's a beast. I just seen somebody say that. Yeah, man. James Freak. Yo, man, these people are great. Shout out to everybody, man, tuning in tonight, man. The 7-man, Monday through Wednesday, open through. Monday's our OTBS show. Tuesday, throwing a little sports chatter. Today, our sports talk. Thursdays, we'll get into the mix of football and fantasy football. And down the line, man, a lot of great flavor for you viewers.
Sure.
Appreciate you.
So we got a new person in here. Looks like no, it's not nobody new. But Mike says Embiid over Tatum is criminal.
Shout out Mike. Shout out all sports all day. Shout out that group, man. Amazing group. Shout out Mike, man. Mike's in a lot of groups now, man. So shout out Mike, man. Great guy.
Small community, man. It's a real small community at the end of the day.
Yeah, when you get into it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely, man. And it's all about connection at the end of the day. within everybody.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? You have your clans and stuff like that, and hey, everybody likes to stay in the clans, but when you can expand yourself, for free. You know what I'm saying? It's not like groups are charging you for a membership. You know what I'm saying? See what the feel is. If you don't like it, you can easily tap out. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to make no fuss about it. But no, once you tap it in this group and, one also try to, hey, you tapped in. You tapped in. You're definitely going to get your freeze worth. You're going to wish you paid something for what we give you.
100.
Oh, my bad. So we're going to take our last break, gentlemen. And then it's going to be time for them Waco Terror updates. Be back in about 15, 20. Just like
some
that.
Good news.
What's up, world? Kyrie Robinson, man. New Orleans Saints veteran. Hey, man, make sure you guys go check out my guy, man, STWF, the media, man. Check them guys out. Y'all want to get sports talks with players, with fans, anything like that, man, go check them guys out, man. That's the place to be if you want to talk sports. Who that nation?
Yeah.
And we're back. Just like that.
Use your phone.
Best part of the show to me, I always like to hear what's going on 35 South. Coach Hill, the floor is yours, sir.
Man, it feels like a whole minute since we talked Waco Terror updates on there, man. But, Coach been grinding, getting it, man. We're currently, sitting at number 1 in the nation. Starting out the season strong, 2-0. We're doing some big things, man. Right there, that's the power rankings, Maximum Basketball League power rankings, man. Number 1 in the nation. We won week 1. We beat a pretty solid team that was number 5 at the time. We were number 6, so we jumped up. Then we took a win over the teams called Hills Have Eyes. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, it is what it is, man. So, yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're doing what we need to do. All roads lead to Charlotte this year. So we're definitely trying to make our push to be in the championship game, playing on the Charlotte Hornets floor.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Number 1, man. Where'd you start at, if I may ask?
We were in the top 10 off the top. Waco Terror basketball, we don't play no games, man. It's based off of things that you do, like in the off season, how you promote your team. Okay. Everybody watching, we started out in the preseason. We played like the Fort Worth Dream Team. We beat them. Then we went to the ASA National Invitational Tournament. We got second place in that. And so, we've been playing some games, man. It's about being active and what you do as far as on social media. And, the NBL's they're always watching, man. So
that's dope. That's interesting. Really
and
great.
I also think it had to do with how we finished last year in the NBL. We made it to the divisional championship game. That's a game before the Final Four. So this year we're really focused. We're really on a tear. We really want to just stay mentally into it, man. Of course, the rankings, to me, that's just for fun. That's for entertainment for the fans. That's what but for me, I'm sitting in the background saying, hey, we have some dogs in this South Division. Now, there's teams all over that are good in this league, but the South Division's tough, man, and we have some pretty tough games coming up. So if we can come out of those games still on top, hey, then I can be like, hey, we doing some things. We're also getting ready to go to Michigan to play the Michigan Avengers and the Wayne County Roadrunners November 13th and 14th. So if anybody's in this group that's in the Detroit area and you're a fan of Waco Terror basketball, even if you're not a fan, maybe you're a fan of the Michigan Avengers or whatever, you want to see some good basketball, definitely come out, man. I'll be posting the flyer in the group. But besides that, hey, Waco Terror's doing good. We're all doing good, man. A couple of my players went to the Dallas. Shout out to the Dallas Skyline. That's a TBL team. They pay their players. So hopefully you'll be seeing some of those guys, some of the merchandise they'll be selling, all that good stuff. So, man, it's all good. It's all about promoting and, Waco Terror basketball. We doing what we do.
Absolutely. Shout out to you guys, man. Keep up the good work, man. Get at them this week. And know one thing, like you said, that's for the media. You know what I'm saying?
That's for the media, man.
Let's look to play much better each game, man. You know what I'm saying, and give your best efforts, man. So I can do that.
Yeah, last game we got kind of sloppy, man. Like we just it's like it's hard to keep your team into it when you know. And I'm pretty sure somebody gonna say something about this when I post this publicly, but it's cool. No big deal. When you just know you're better than the other team.
Exactly.
And I say that with confidence. No disrespect. It's just confidence.
Oh no, definitely. You need that. You have to. You know, to put a spark in your team too. You know what I'm saying? Or it's hard. It's very hard. You know what I'm saying? They keep the same play as, like you said, the team may not be as better as you. You know what I'm saying? Or you've gotten the job done. It's just only time on the clock. So yeah, it's definitely hard to manage that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no slip-ups to happen. You want the team obviously to keep proactive. Maybe work on some things that, you know what I'm saying, you usually, you know, want to work on. Not too crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Things
we got to fine tune some stuff, man. You know, I see what's going on, you know, so I mean, like I tell the guys, hey, whether a team's better than us or we're better than them, we got to play at the same level every game, because if not, you're going to run up against a team you think you're better than. Next thing you know, boom, you're going to be at the house. I wish we could have won that game. Man, we lost because of this. We lost because of that. So, man, we doing good right now, man. Can't play down to it. Exactly, Patrick. You know, and we do that sometimes, man. We'll come out, we just know we're like, hey, man, we can go up 90-something to 70-something, and then we start playing, you know, and I'm guilty too. It starts with the coach, because I'm like, oh man, I'm ready to go.
Right.
Like, what's up? Like, shit. You know, like the picture I posted on Facebook. Hey, I got stuff to do. Yeah, that's what I was looking like. Come on, man. But
throwing the towel.
Yeah, but you know that comes with. Yeah, you feel me? But hey, it's gonna come full circle though. So I mean, hey, I gotta stay focused. The guys gotta stay focused, and if they're not focused, I'm gonna get on them, and they know that. All roads lead to Charlotte, man. All roads lead to Charlotte. We trying to get there, definitely.
Definitely trying to get to the Beehive, which is North Carolina, Charlotte. That is.
Yes, sir. There y'all go, man. Hey, there it is, right there. Maximum Madness, man. We trying to be in that thing.
Word up, man. So, like you said, man. See, man.
Exactly. Salute.
You know what I'm saying? Sports Talk with Friends, the official sponsor to Waco Terror. You know what I'm saying? So when you see the Waco Terror, think of us. You know what I'm saying? Soon enough, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be playing NBA teams and stuff like that. We gonna be getting dubs over the worst NBA teams. You feel me?
Hey, we'll take that. Hey,
we'll take that all day.
All day.
And then soon enough, Lakers, you're gonna have to play us. You're gonna have to step into the zone. You know what I'm saying?
Don't have to. Don't have to.
But shout out to guys, man. Anything basketball, man. You know, anything, man. It's always appreciated. So we appreciate you coming every Wednesday and speaking on this, man. Because actually, man, I can't wait to hear about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, having you on Facebook, having a team, you know, page on Facebook, so I see the things. So it's good to see, you know, when I see that, you know, win or lose.
You always show love too, man. Sports Talk with Friends always shows love. Coach Lee, Uncle Leroy, man, it's all love, man. Y'all know what it is this way. We're going to try to bring it home for the STW family, man.
All day. And then we're going to have Uncle Leroy pay for everything. Trust me. We're going to have his debit card on, you know.
On Max.
You know, I hope he's watching. I hope he got his card ready, because champagne's ain't even a word for the occasion, man.
Yeah.
I got
Leroy, need it back. Where you at?
I want to talk about this this team that you mentioned earlier. The Hill Has Eyes is the name of the team?
Yeah, that's the name of the team. And speaking of that, the league, the games being protested for rules and stuff like that. So we'll probably end up having to reschedule that game. But I'll hear more about that tomorrow. But still, there's you can't really see that, but hey, we'll take that.
Is that 101 to 93?
Is the forfeit on behalf of their team?
Nah, it's because of one of the refs we had wasn't certified or something like that, and so then their team didn't have the proper uniforms on. So we could have either had a double forfeit or both teams pay a fine and we just reschedule it. So I said, better yet, I'll pay my fine and their fine. It's not, you know what it is.
Right.
I'll pay everything. Let's run that back.
Y'all ain't getting away that easy, guys.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then we the Fort Worth Wolves were having some difficulties, so they took a loss too this weekend. So we had 2 games this weekend. Fort Worth Wolves took a L because of difficulties, and then that team right there. So we're just waiting to hear back. But man, more than likely that game will have to be rescheduled. But either way, it don't matter to us, man. We still number 1 in the nation. We don't care what nobody talking about, and we're gonna enjoy being number 1 for this week.
One day at a time.
You already know, man. I don't even care. Shoot, well, watch when I post it on my page. I'm like, oh man, it's cool, y'all. I don't go back and forth on social media, man.
They gonna come to get you.
Yeah, because I pull up. Last but not least, man, we got the TBA All-Star Game coming up. Don't ask me why this is funny to me because the league has been over. We've been done with the TBA, and they're just now doing the All-Star Game in October. But hey, whatever, man. I will have 2 or 3 players in this. Our 3-point record holder, Devon Wilson, aka Juice, he'll be doing a 3-point contest. Chance Gibson, Mr. Comeback himself, will be in the dunk contest, and then the All-Star Game, Logan Hicks and Trevon Shaw will be in that. So I mean, big shout out to them boys for still making that. And I can barely see I think it's in somewhere in Dallas. So y'all feel free to look at it, man.
That's at the Beckley Rec. That's in Oak Cliff, baby.
Everything in the Cliff, man. You already know the Cliff.
That's about 15, 20 minutes from the house.
It's about to be lit.
You can pull up. Oh, and I'm also an assistant coach for that game too. So
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I may be in the building, I may not.
He about to put on the uniform.
Hey, funny thing is they were talking about getting the coaches and the owners to be, have a game or something. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
That's my hood.
Okay.
Yeah, that's in the Cliff, man. But say, if that's what they want, man, I guess we'll have to give it to them. But at the end of the day, I haven't really seen too many coaches or owners say, hey, so I'm good with being on the side, taking some.
What you know about Paul Quinn, quick?
Yeah, quick say Paul Quinn.
Huh.
Yeah, sure. They used to be in the coat.
All day.
Man, Coach Hill, you got out for shout outs tonight, man. The floor is yours.
All right, man. I want to holler at shout out our photographer, man. He takes good pictures. Jimmy, man. Jimmy Philibon. Anytime, he's from Robinson, Texas. That's right here outside of Waco. So, man, shout out to him. Shout out Sports Talk with Friends, man, for us doing what we do, man, and being blessed. Something that's dear to my heart this week, and I've been posting it, man. Shout out to my baby mama's family, the Valadez family, man. They lost a loved one, my kid's uncle. Shout out to them, man, and I pray for their, for them just to, my bad, y'all. Pray for them just to, stay strong during this time, man, because I got to be strong for these kids, man. My son, he breaking down. All my kids are breaking down. So, I mean, shout out to that family. Sorry for your loss. My condolences to the whole family, man. So, just keep them up in prayer.
Absolutely.
And that's all I got for y'all.
Number prayers, brother. Number prayers. Texas Southern or Paul Quinn? Okay.
The Queen.
HBCU rep.
Already quick.
The Queen over there in Highland Hills. 2. Who you got, brother?
I want to give a shout out to everybody. Uptown, downtown. Nah, no, sir. I want to give a shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight, new or old, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody, going to work, handling their biz, living the dream. And again, I want to give a shout out, man. I'm going to give a shout out to Kyrie. I'm going to give a shout out to you, man. Because, and throughout all what we talked about today, they bashed him. They didn't even let the man even speak on it. They just bash him.
Right.
So remember, guys, even if you're getting bashed, still live life like there's petals on the floor and walk through with no socks on. Y'all enjoy y'all night.
And for me, first of all, I want to give a shout out to the family for allowing me to be able to do this every night. Shout out to you fellas for being on here. I know we missed it last week. We came back this week. We're going to rock and roll going forward. Want to give a shout out to Patrick, Quick, Mike, Uncle Leroy. Am I missing anybody that hopped in here tonight? Chopped it up with us?
No,
I don't think so.
The homies came through.
Kyrie. Shout out to
the
Kyrie. I saw he shared, he shared tonight's broadcast to his page. Appreciate that. Big ups.
Shout out to the page.
And man,
you better cut that hell. You better cut it out. I'll be damned. I will not, but I'm gonna give it real. I give prediction about every game. I think this game will be closer than what it seems. Honestly, because Foxborough, I'm gonna be real. Foxborough is a tough place to play football. Like Foxborough is one of those places. Like, and forever, the Patriots can be bad forever, for the rest of their lifetime. But being in Foxborough and being in that stadium, you definitely gonna have to play your ass off to get a win. So
hopefully we can get up in there and get them quiet real early.
We go in there and get it out. Go in there and get it out. Don't let that defense strout early. If that defense strouts early, the Patriots have a chance, but they ain't gonna win the game. I'm like Robert right now, but I ain't going high. But best believe the money on the table for this weekend.
Yeah.
He gonna get you, man.
You know what I'm saying? They want their money or I want mine. But either way, somebody getting something.
Yeah. Just like that.
I think so, man. I think we're gonna get this win, man. It's 3. They giving the Patriots props. It should be at least 4 or 5, but
it's back up to 3 now. I heard it was 2.5 this morning. It's back up to 3 now.
3. They're playing. Okay. They're playing with it because they want to get as many Patriot guys to think the upset. What do you, player? No, I don't. I don't hide and seek. Quick, I don't hide and seek. You know how I do, Quick. It's never hide and seek from me. It's seek and hide from them. That's what they gonna do. Cause Zeke and Pollard about to have a snow fest in New England. It ain't even snowing yet, man. I'll be in Vegas though. I'm kind of disappointed I can't go to the game this weekend. So
it's a good place to watch it out there.
Oh yeah,
all over the place.
Yeah,
but hey, man,
something. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all. Make sure those who in here like, comment, subscribe, share. Man, continue to help us grow. We appreciate y'all, man. Number love from this side to y'all side. And with that being said, man, y'all be looking for them notifications. You never know. We can just pop in and just do a pop-up conversation. You never know what's happening. Let's get the interaction going. Let's do what we do. Other than that, peace.
Have a good night.